Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, number 2. So if you're not interested in XRP, maybe you want to watch the video I just uploaded a few moments ago, and it talks about all of the top stories in cryptocurrency coming from Japan. But this video is all about XRP. So the first thing I want to tell you about is that if you are one of the people who won the last little fun contest we had, your XRP stickers are on the way. And also, if you have forgotten, on the 28th of this month, we are going to have the very first panel discussion, and that is going to include Jungle Inc., DM Logic, CKJ, and myself. So I really look forward to bringing you about 30 minutes of discussing 4 topics that are pertinent to XRP. So let's all look forward to that. Okay, this is a video that CoinTelegraph did. I found it was just fantastic. They uploaded it on the 18th, and it's one of the best videos I've ever seen on Ripple for many reasons. So I don't know who's doing the videography, but I can tell you they're doing a very great job in bringing content in this kind of format. The video tells us a lot about the company culture, has great shots of San Francisco, and it even shows which I didn't know, the very first Bank of America building headquarters, which was once the Bank of Italy. I just didn't know it. So this type of environment that they work in is a very open space, and they have a motto. Ripple has a motto. It's called LEGO, and it stands for let go, live it, enjoy it, get it done, go for it, own it. So I think it's a very positive, proactive motto, and they have that up on their wall. He talks also a little bit about the XRP separation from Ripple and doesn't worry about being deemed a security at all. Doesn't matter if you work in flip-flops, they have yoga classes. It's all about your objectives and key results, or OKRs as they're referred to. So I think it's a very results-oriented company, but at the same time, it is special, and it does have that California startup environment. I worked in a startup and actually went public with that startup in 1999 to 2002 in California. And I can tell you that we had a ping pong table, and yes, I brought my 90-pound Doberman Pinscher to the office. He had his own bed, and he came to work with me every day. So these kinds of work environments need to stay fun because it's competitive, and everybody needs to work really hard. So you have to, and you have long hours, so you have to make your work environment as enjoyable as possible. So Cory Johnson does a really good job at sharing that company culture. At the 3 minute 20 mark, you'll find David gives his very serious message, and I won't take away his thunder. I'll let you watch the video if you've not seen it for yourself. So anyway, they are growing like crazy. They've gone from 2 floors now to 3 floors, and it's just, yeah, you can tell it's a good company to work for. And at the end, they show some artwork that's on the walls about the golden ratio, which is a mathematical principle. And if you don't know about that, I'll share a little information with you. I studied design in college, so I was introduced to this golden ratio for purposes of creating spatial design when we worked with anything, actually. So I even still think about it today when I upload a card for my YouTube videos. So what is it and how is it used? Well, this article here starts to tell you about what do the pyramids of Giza and Da Vinci's Mona Lisa have in common with Twitter and Pepsi? And the quick answer is they are all designed using the golden ratio. So the golden ratio is a mathematical ratio, and it's commonly found in nature as well. And when it's used in design, it fosters an organic and natural looking composition that is aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So you can see here that this is actually the mathematical equation that's very simple. So here's your A, the distance here, A over B, which is the distance here, equals A plus B over A. And that gives you that magical balance that is so important when it's applied to design. So it creates a sense of harmony and proportion, and so many of the logos done today are designed with that principle in mind. So in fact, our brains are seemingly hardwired to prefer objects and images that use the golden ratio. So if you are unfamiliar with this or you find this intriguing, do a search on Google and you'll see that it's quite interesting. Here are some shapes in nature that in nature's forms, like ferns, flowers, seashells, and even hurricanes, which perhaps is why it is so visually appealing, because it is indeed nature at its finest, as this article says. So look at, yeah, these are shapes that we all like. Okay, so congratulations to CoinTelegraph for doing such a good job on that video. And in addition, there is the new article on the Ripple Insights. It was uploaded on the 19th, and the Ripple leadership will be front and center at the Money 2020. This is going to start this Sunday, and it's in Las Vegas. So Ripple's executives are on stage in force at this year's Money 2020 USA to talk about improving global payments with blockchain and digital assets, and how these technologies can bring new value to businesses and consumers around the world. So it's Chris Larsen, Kahina Van Dyke, David Schwartz, and Asheesh Birla. And you can see the schedule here is laid out. David's going to talk about blockchain's merits as a best solution to fix today's broken international payment system. It's actually going to be in an Oxford-style debate, and his opponent is Esther. Wow, I can't believe, is her last name Pigg? P-I-G-G. She's the senior VP of product strategy at FIS Payments. And then Kahina is going to talk about the negotiation fundamentals and how it applies to leadership in all aspects of our life. Tuesday, Asheesh is going to have a session about blockchain's impact on the cross-border payments industry. And then Wednesday, on the 24th, Chris Larsen will wrap things up with a candid fireside chat about the emerging significance of digital assets in the global economy. So there you have it. Okay, and then just one look at the speakers. If you go to the Money 2020 site, 500 plus speakers. So if you want to see some of those names, go to the website and have a browse. It's going to be amazing, I'm sure. It costs $3,500 to go to this event, but with the amount of talent, this one just might be worth it. We're going to see a ton of news come out of this event. They even have designed an app that you can download that will allow you to manage your time and your networking for this event, because it is so large. Okay, going to a really quick fluff story now and staying within the XRP community. This is a scary thing to see, right? Account suspended. This account has been suspended. Learn more about why Twitter suspends accounts and return to your timeline. So there is somebody in the Japanese XR community by the name of Naoki. And I think many of you who are on Twitter a lot know about Naoki. And he doesn't know why. He does say on his blog here that it's the second day that he's been suspended, and he's still waiting, I think, to find out exactly why. And maybe he can fix it, but he has received a ton of support from the XRP community in Japan. And these are some of the tweets of people who are supporting him. And I just wanted to say that as a community, even though he is in Japan, I think it'd be just super great of everyone to send him some words of encouragement. So his site is at www.twinsnaoki.com, and he was providing really great XRP news through his blog and Twitter account. So I hope he gets it solved. I'm sure he's wondering what the heck happened, but I feel hopeful that he can get that turned around. Okay, everybody. Yeah, please take care and go Dodgers. See you later. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.